Yeah, people know Santosh Varki as a reviewer, but most of the people don't know Santosh Varki as a researcher.
There's a lot of difference between Santosh Varki and R.R.
Yeah, people know more about
Santosh Varki is different. These are two different persons.
So
R.R. is the image projected by media towards public.
Yeah.
But Santosh Varki is entirely different.
Yeah, so please talk more about Santosh Varki as a research scholar. What you are doing, what's...
Actually, I got 3 all India entrance, NET, JRF and GATE. I got admission in IIT Bombay, but that time I was not able because my father had been in hospital. He died. I had to take care of my mother, many responsibilities. So I am doing PhD in Cochin, but I will not tell the name of the guide or area because people play a lot of manifest they will do.
Yeah, it will.
Because many things, even my guide has told never tell the name on. But many people are jealous. Actually, many people are really urging that I should be get arrested or something, or be in bars, or many people are just like they wished Chigita or. So I am doing PhD. This April is turning to be 3 years. My coursework is over. 4 exams I have done. 4 subjects: research methodology, research ethics, then gender philosophy, philosophy of science. Then 6 research committees are there. 5 research committees are over. 1 more research committee is coming. I'm preparing for that. Minimum it is 3 years. That's now reaching 3 years. Master's you can take in time. And scholarship you can get only up to 5 years. I'm now getting scholarship, JRF scholarship I'm having. I've got NET, JRF and GATE. My father has seen all those. But now I'm doing PhD. I'm doing research in philosophy science, in a topic called Emery Lactose and Thomas Kuhn's approach towards science. But I was interested more doing philosophy quantum mechanics. But here the people doesn't know about all these things. If I go to IIT Kanpur, I can do. But I have sacrificed all this for my family only, for my parents only. My father actually wished me to become a PhD scholar, doctorate. My father actually... I am doing research now. And my topic is two philosophers of science, Thomas Kuhn and Emery Lactose. Thomas Kuhn is an American philosopher. He is a historian of... He specialized in theoretical physics, but later he studied history and philosophy of science. And he is an American philosopher. If you take Lactose, he is a Hungarian philosopher. He is a communist intellectual. And he was a philosopher of mathematics. He was a philosopher of science. He didn't leave up because he got killed. And I am doing research on Popper also. So my conclusion is that I have my own findings. Research means it is a step by very systematic academic activity, intellectual activity. It needs a lot of patience. It needs a lot of courage. Main thing in research is you need to be very honest. Albert Einstein will be very honest. Intellectual integrity is very important. If you do plagiarism, there are plagiarism tool. If you do, there are software copyright tool. Everything is there. Integrity is very important. Then it's a logical activity. It is analytical. It is creative. It is objective. You should not be biased. And it's you have academic as intellectual work. It's very systematic work. Not only logic, analysis, imagination, all needed. Then first you have to have a research problem that you can get by your own thinking, idea, or by reading. And especially in case of philosophy, literature you need to read a lot.
Yeah.
But PhD is more scholarly approach than genius. If you take Bertrand Russell is a scholar, whereas Wittgenstein is a genius. Actually, real philosopher is not academic philosopher. Real philosophy will be outside academics.
Yeah. Think out of the box, right?
Thinking out of the box. Real philosophy will not be academic. If it's often majority of if you take Socrates to a philosophy class, he will be outside. Real philosophers are outside the class, outside academics. Same thing Einstein also. Why he thought such as revolutionary? Because he has done research outside academics. If you are doing a PhD in an academic institution, you will be taking only a safe topic only. Actually, I was interested in philosophy quantum mechanics. But because my guide all doesn't know the subject, I am doing in this thing.
This thing, yeah, okay.
And this Thomas Kuhn means his idea is what you call paradigm shift. Paradigm is worldview. And that is a jump from one paradigm to another paradigm. Best example is a jump from geocentric model to heliocentric model. Geocentric model is a model put forward by Ptolemy. And it had been in Bible for 1800 years. That is, Earth is at center, sun all are rotating behind that.
Yeah, okay.
But you can't question because religion is dogmatic. And it is Copernicus who developed that idea, heliocentric, sun is center. But Copernicus was not courageous to tell her. It is Galileo told that. And he was made house arrest. After that, Bruno told, he was killed. This all are the product of religion. Religion is good. It is having got a lot of good things. But what Karl Marx told is that it become blind. When you become blind, they will even kill people.
Yeah, we can see that now with
blind. That blind, that is only negative. Rest all of religion is good. Now people are depending too much of science, and science is now become like a religion. You take a mass communism. Communism has now become like a religion. It is dogmatic. You can't question.
Yeah, right.
Popper has told that Marxism is not a science, because if you question, there's a process called falsification. Well, if you question one thing and find it to be wrong, you have to accept it. Scientific approach is that if it is wrong, you have to accept it wrong. But they will not accept. Marxists will not. So the Marxists has become pseudo-science. Astrology, in case of astrology, actually Newton, many people believed in astrology. But that is not pseudoscience according to me, but many people it is pseudoscience. It is also having mathematical approach on. Then that is falsification, Popper's falsification. My finding is that Thomas Kuhn is very, very rational. No, the Popper is very, very radical. So if you find it is strong, it will be rejected at that time. And Lakatos is very conservative. And Thomas Kuhn's approach is between these two. I don't want to publish a paper on that. Lakatos is very conservative. Even if you take a creation theory and evolution theory, you will not reject creation theory. Because theory which is now found unscientific can be scientific in future. So you don't reject anything. But Popper, if you find anything wrong, that time it will be rejected. So Popper is very radical. But Lakatos is very conservative. And Thomas Kuhn's approach is between these two. And these are my own ideas. When you do research, you have to collect information about what others have told. Then you have to develop your own finding. First, you should have a research problem. Then you have to do literature review. You have to read a lot. Not only reading, you have to think also.
Yeah.
And after that, you develop a hypothesis. That's a theoretical guess. Then you have to collect information, analyze, interpret all. And in between this, and there should be a focus. There's a difference between studying and research. In studying, you have to memorize a lot. You have to remember a lot. But in research, you need not memorize anything. Just understand on it.
Yeah.
I like that more. I'm not comfortable with memorizing. And just you have to do every reference, everything. But Paul has said, if you find a finding which is so revolutionary, you will not have a reference. It is so revolutionary. But if you want to pop a research paper, you have to need a lot of reference.
Yeah, right.
And this PhD approach is more scholarly than scholarly approach. That is one problem. Then, my work is on Emery Lactose and Thomas Kuhn, comparing their approach towards science. Earlier, I started with a scientific revolution, scientific research program. Actually, from geocentric model to heliocentric model, there's a jump. When an anomaly came. Anomaly means a crisis came. But that jump is not logical. It's a jump. Logical means it has to go in sequentially. So Thomas Kuhn's approach is not logical. And it is more historical. Then it is not cumulative. It is not step by step. But Lakatos is different. Lakatos is rational, cumulative, but not radical, as Thomas Kuhn. And Popper's means you will reject at that moment. You will not tolerate anything. It is so radical. But what is the approach? It is Thomas Kuhn's approach. It is between Lakatos, who is so conservative. If you become so conservative, you can't be radical.
Yeah.
Popper is too much radical. Lakatos is very conservative. And Thomas Kuhn's approach is between these two.
A mix of two.
Between two. He is radical as well as conservative.
Also.
And another finding I found is why Lakatos developed philosopher mathematics. Because he is philosopher mathematics, he developed a theory called scientific research program. In that, there is a hardcore theory that you can't question. Only hardcore theory is protected by auxiliary libraries. You can question auxiliary libraries, but you can't question the hardcore. Same thing happens in maths also. There are a lot of axioms at first. You can't question that. When this Russell question, that is certain assumption that you can't question. After that, beyond that only you can question. Same thing is happening in scientific research program also. So I told that why Lakatos developed philosophy scientific research program, because he is a philosopher of mathematics. But maths approach is that axioms you can't question. They come from induction. Same thing Ramanujan has done. These mathematicians need to be intuitive. They develop from induction. Earlier science was also very intuitive. Aristotle all done. intuitive and experience oriented. But later, Galileo was a person who brought in modern science. He incorporated maths and empirical experiment with science. Now in science, if you want to express theoretically, you have to express it mathematically. But finally, theory should be accepted only if it is empirical only. Experimental evidence you need. That is the difference between, that is a modern science.
Modern science.
And philosophy science means it deals with, starts with the first foundation, then methodology, then implication, application.
Yeah.
And there's I want to actually specialize in philosophy physics. And there are four main people: Aristotle, Galileo, Newton, and Einstein. Even Hawking doesn't come in that category. And Galileo is the father of modern science. Many findings were found by Aristotle. Aristotle is starting.
Yeah.
And philosophy science became very prominent in 1920s when Vienna Circle came. Vienna Circle, they rejected actually metaphysics. Metaphysics means it is beyond science. Certain things like God or you can't explain with science. They gave importance to epistemology. It means only empirical evidence. If you have evidence only, if you take empirical evidence, there's no God. You can't see God. But logically, you can't argue there's God or both you can say. That's the problem of the science problem. Science all deals with evidence. That's the biggest problem of science. The current generation, people like Chaitanya and all, they're all rejecting God in the name of science. But the science is very finite thing. You can't reject God in the name of science. Science is now becoming dogmatic like religion. It is called scientism. That is all transcendent or metaphysics things which are beyond this. And science is finite. And many people are knowing. Here, that's rational group like Ravichandran and all. They are rejecting God with science only. Earlier it was communist. Communism now become religion. Now science is also becoming religion.
Religion, yeah.
It is becoming dogmatic.